Y'all know what? I'm gonna let y'all know the truth. They will never drop a nuclear weapon in the United States because if the blast from the weapon does not kill you, it's going to supercharge all of the other black people out here. Listen to what I'm telling you. If they explode a nuke and there is fallout, it is going to X-Men y'all ass, our ass. A nuclear bomb gives off the same energy that the sun does. And what happens when we go out in the sun? It charges. Now, imagine if we had two suns. That's all that they're gonna do. They're gonna give us more nuclear energy, the same that the sun puts off, if they are to explode a nuclear bomb. But hey, what do I know? Y'all gonna be scared of something that you only learned about or seen in a book. This is why I'm telling you, they will never explode a nuke in the United States because they will supercharge a lot of these black people to beyond. You will have strength and powers, and you'll be fucking faster than ever. This would be like you on meth all the time. You will never get tired. It would be too much power, too much energy in the air. Have you ever been to Vegas? You ever wonder why you can't sleep in Vegas even though you've been up for the last 48 hours? It's because of all of the energy from all of the electricity in the city. All of that. All of that is nuclear energy. They use nuclear power plants to give you energy. Y'all better start and keep up. Now watch how the comment section fill with what everyone learned in school, indoctrination school. Watch.
All right, Shalom. Call Halal, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakodash, which is to say, all praises to Yahweh, which is the name of who the world ignorantly calls God. His name is Yahweh, and Bahasham is in the name, Ba in, and Sham means name, and Yahweh Shai is who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. And double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the 144,000 and the rest of the elect. This is the brother Yachanan from the GMS Houston camp. And as you've seen from the video I was playing in the intro, but the deceived and the deceiver are Yahweh. As a matter of fact, let me get that first. Because, people like this, they'll come out with information like they know something, but they're only here to deceive people. You Galatians 6 and 7. Be not deceived. The Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. So, in saying this, hey, you saying the thermonuclear weapons, they're going to give you superpowers? Well, stick around and find out. As for the rest of us that have some sense, that have been given the truth, that are trying to serve the Lord with fear and trembling, hey, we're gonna look for the chariots to deliver us. So you chill here with the nukes. You do that. Better you than me. And also, when you see the guy, you if you read in the scriptures, let me see here. Like you're not supposed to round the corners of your head. You're not supposed to give yourself edge ups. You see his beard's all lined up, his mustache is lined up. Like Jake loves to do that. It looked like, he shaved some etchings in his eyebrows and stuff like that. Like he looked like he wearing color contacts. Man, you look like a resident of Sodom. I'll just leave it like that. I'm not being PC, but You look like a resident of Sodom. You look like a body man. But this is going into the precept. Like, believe not every spirit. Like, if you speak this word, if you say these things, you're supposed to be a leader of the people. You're supposed to be. And he didn't say anything about being a man of the Lord, but if you're supposed to be a man of the Lord, you carry yourself a certain way. So there's criteria that you have to fit. One of the things is, it's a difference if you can't grow a beard and won't grow a beard, or if you line your beard up versus not lining your beard up. Where you wear, if you wear contacts versus wearing colored contacts, like these kind of things, like the vanity of it. Like, bro, you're not a man of the Lord. Like, shut up. But Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is using you to deceive people. So whoever is led by you, hey, you along with the people that follow you, they're gonna be destroyed. So this is 1 John chapter 4 and 1. Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits, whether they are of the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, because many false prophets are gone out into the world. Hey, there's many false prophets. You were looking at one of them in the intro. There's many false prophets. People that say there are no nukes. The people that say that the nukes aren't going to happen. The nukes are just going to be here in a museum. We don't be here forever. This isn't Babylon the Great. And so on. So what do you have to try the spirits with? You have the scriptures. The scriptures are a guide. They can be a measuring system. A guide on who to trust. A guide, a compass for yourself. Like using a GPS for yourself, it gives you the acts of righteous men, and it gives you the acts of wicked men. Like, to compare the two, how would a righteous man come? A righteous man would tell you the truth. No, nukes are not. You being exposed to nukes is not like a Marvel comic. You ain't gonna be Bruce Banner turning into the Hulk after that. You're not gonna be Spider-Man. You're not gonna be Radioactive Man. Nigga, you gonna be dust. And he survived that. You gonna die from cancer or some shit. Because there's been examples in the real world of like nuclear reactors, situations with fallout, Hiroshima, Nagasaki. Those are examples. Even though there were atomic bombs, they still had the same effect. People got turned to ashes, dust, shadows left behind. The people that survived in the fallout ended up getting cancer, leukemia, and that stuff people got melted. People that survived and got the third-degree burns, like all this, like it's here, and your melanin ain't gonna save you. Which is I'm gonna read this next precept. This is 1 Timothy 1 and 4, and I'm gonna read it in the Amplified. Nor pay attention to legends, fables, myths. So this is what this is. This is a legend, a myth, a fable. This is comic book stuff. Comic books are myths and fables. A lot of them, they're like Thor and stuff like that, and stuff like they're based on old mythology and stuff like that. They just bring them into they just update it into modern times. Like every few years, they make a Frankenstein or a Dracula movie. Like, those are fables. All these things are fables. The Hulk is a fable. Once again, you getting superpowers from being exposed to nuclear radiation is a fable. It's not real. It's not true. nor to pay attention to legends, fables, and myths, and English or endless genealogies which give rise to speculation and meaningless arguments rather than advancing Yahweh's program of instruction, which is grounded in faith. Our instruction is a learn this word, understand what's getting ready to happen. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. But before the kingdom comes, a Yahushai has to come and destroy Babylon the Great. That stone that was cut without hands has to destroy the 10 toes. The 10 toes. This place has to be destroyed. It's going to be destroyed by ICBMs as well as the concentrated fire from the chariots. And Christians also like to use that in endless genealogies, that's talked about here. They like to try to debunk us being Israelites. Like, no, nigga, that's talking about like actual genealogies. We have no way to prove our genealogies. Just putting that in there. This is grounded in faith. Let me read that again. Which give rise to useless speculation and meaningless arguments. Hey, that's a meaningless argument. This is useless speculation. You think the nukes and being exposed to fallout is going to give you superpowers because you have melanated skin? Are you stupid or are you dumb? Rather than advancing Yahweh's program of instruction, which is grounded in faith. This requires faith. Faith is believing. The substance of things hoped for. Let me get that real quick. So like here. And forgive me. I hope this is, Lord willing, this is edifying to the Lord's elect. This is Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Now, I haven't personally been exposed to an ICBM. I haven't personally, been to the land of Sodom and Gomorrah. I haven't been to the Middle East, but I believe the account. You know what I mean? I believe what's written in the scriptures. The Lord, Yahweh, said that he was going to bring fire on the earth and destroy Babylon the Great. He created the smith, the waster to destroy. I believe that. Otherwise, hey, if we were going to get nuke or superpowers from the nukes, why would we be hastening to escape from these times? The minute of the Lord, why would we be doing all this? We could just wait around for the nukes to drop. Hey, wait for the nukes to drop. We're going to get superpowers. It's ridiculous. This is Romans 15:4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. So we have examples where Yahweh Bashem Yahushai rained fire on the earth, destroyed everyone in the city, brought destruction. And there was no account after this destruction came that people got superpowers. But the point being is that we have these scriptures to build our faith, to understand, to build, to gain understanding, to disperse these fables. Like, nah, bro, what are you talking about? This is 2 Corinthians 5:11. Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men. Because, hey, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, he has a whole arsenal of things, a whole arsenal of spirits, a whole arsenal of angels that can kill you in any manner. Teeth of wild beasts. Oh, Sirach 39, start at verse 28. Read on down. Every spirit's created for vengeance. Matter of fact, since I'm thinking about that, let me get that. This is Sirach 39 and 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of their destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. And this one, I'm focused on the fire. That fire from the ICBMs. It's terrible. I don't know if any of y'all have seen that video of that Jake burning up in a Tesla, burning up alive, crying out for help. Like over a minute. Like he was still alive. Like he should have been dead. Like the Tesla fire, those fires can burn up to 5,000 degrees. That's half the temperature of the sun. He was alive, burning, calling out for help. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. They shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. They not gonna, the fire ain't gonna feel bad for you. The fire ain't gonna say, the spirit that has control of that fire, the spirits that'll have control of the ICBMs, when they hit, they're not gonna be like, oh, that's a melanated person. Shoot, let him live so he can get superpowers. No. If you get caught up in that fire, it's done for you. You over. It's gonna be officially stamped that you were the wicked, because you caught the wicked judgment, the judgment that's to come upon the wicked. This is I'm gonna go ahead and get into this because I want to get into the account of Sodom and Gomorrah, and I'm kind of gonna get to the point. This is Genesis chapter 19, and I'll start at verse 17. And this is when the two angels, they came to get Lot out of the city of Sodom. And yeah, let me just go ahead and read it. Genesis 19 and 17. And it came to pass, when they had brought them forth abroad, that he said, escape for thy life, look not behind thee, neither stay thou in all the plain, escape to the mountain, lest thou be consumed. And this is one of the angels speaking. And Lot said unto them, O not so, my lord. Behold now, thy servant hath found grace in thy sight, and thou hast magnified thy mercy, which thou hast showed unto me in saving my life. I cannot escape, lest some evil take me and I die. Behold now, the city is near to flee unto, and it is a little one. Oh, let me escape thither. Is it not a little one? And my soul shall live. And he said unto him, see, I have accepted thee concerning this thing, that I will not overthrow this city for the which thou hast spoken. Haste thee, escape thither, for I cannot do anything till thou be come thither. Therefore, the name of the city was called Zoar. So the angel, or Lot, was asking the angels, like, hey, let me escape to this small city. And the angel was telling him, like, okay, yeah, go ahead, because I can't bring the destruction while you're still here. Like, so, go ahead and go. Like, once you get there, like, then I can destroy the city. Or once you get out of this vicinity. The sun was risen upon the land, upon the earth, when Lot entered into Zoar. Then Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, rained upon Sodom and upon Gomorrah brimstone and fire from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai out of heaven. So he brought destruction down on them, which today, this is like the precursor of what's going to happen to Babylon the Great with these nuclear missiles raining fire from the sky. And he overthrew those cities and all the plain and all the inhabitants of the cities and that which grew upon the ground. As a matter of fact, let me look at the word Sodom. This is H5467, Sodom, meaning to scorch or burnt. A place near the Dead Sea, Sodom is burning. So this place was burnt up because it says like a, how do you say it? Like a nomen omen. It's called burnt. And then but anyway, this place was completely burnt up. It says he overthrew those cities and all the plain and all the inhabitants of the cities and that which grew upon the ground. So how they have a military term today called scorched earth policy, meaning that after they overthrow the city, they burn everything, the crops, everything like that. So you can no longer grow anything there. And so when you look at the where the Dead Sea is, where Sodom and Gomorrah were, like nothing grows there. So it's a memorial to this day of what wickedness, what will happen in your what will happen, what is the reward for the wicked, in other words. Continuing on, verse 26, but his wife looked back from behind him and she became a pillar of salt. And so let me get that word salt as well. It says H4417, A144, call halal Yahweh Shmi Shai, says malach, and that's a powder or a salt that's easily pulverized and dissolved. Hey, she got broken down to the bare elements. You turn into a pile of salt, a pile of powder, you know. And Abraham got up early in the morning to the place where he stood before Yahweh. And he looked toward Sodom and Gomorrah and toward all the land of the plain, and beheld, and lo, the smoke of the country went up as the smoke of a furnace. And if you ever seen like chimneys, or I know out here, like towards the east, like towards Pasadena, or the places where they have refineries and whatnot, they usually have these kind of smokestacks or refineries or whatnot, where they're blowing whatever chemicals into the air, but it looks like a pile of smoke. So this, you see this, Abraham was looking and he sees like this smoke billowing from where the cities were. Like, probably how crazy did that look? Like but this is what it's going to look like for these other nations. The other nations that see the Babylon the Great, aka America, aka the Big Tesla, as the beloved elder apostle Tahar likes to put it. When they see this big Tesla going up in smoke, they're gonna be crying. But us, the Lord's elect, we gonna be cheering. But just saying, like, hey, Lot survived this. He didn't get superpowers. His wife got turned into a pillar of salt. Those cities were destroyed. You don't think the people that were in that in Sodom and Gomorrah, those were Hamites? Hamites got melanated skin. Why didn't they survive? hey, your melanin is not going to save you. The fear of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai and Yahweh's mercy, Lord willing, will save you, which is the correct way of thinking. Hey, Lord willing, the Lord will have mercy on me. Ain't nothing I can do to save me. My melanin can't save me. So the melanin is supposed to be a superpower. Shit, my melanin ain't what? It ain't. It really, man. It's all nonsense. If your melanin can save you, then why you lower class citizens in this? If melanin can save you, why niggas killing each other? Anyway, I'm getting ready to close out. This is Second Peter chapter 2 and verse 6. And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them an ensample unto those that should live ungodly. Hey, this is an example of what's going to happen to you people, to anyone that is going against the laws, statutes, and commandments, the people, the things that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai set up. And delivered just Lot. That's not just like only Lot. That's G1342. The Kaios is innocent, just, right, righteous, observing divine laws. So he delivered Lot. Yahweh Shem Yahushai delivered Lot. He was righteous, righteous Lot. Vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. For that righteous man dwelling among them, in seeing and hearing, vexed his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. And this is, if you in this mindset like Lot, hey, you should be vexed with what's going on here. Having to see men with men that can grow beards, refusing to grow beards, that have a full 5 o'clock shadow, men wearing color contact, men cutting off their rods to think they're women. Women usurping the authority of a man. Women thinking they're a man. Seeing the base man Esau, thinking that he's better than you. And this nigga can't even go out in the sun without getting sunburnt. Here it is. Our melanin is supposed to be a superpower according to this bozo, but we can't. The man that can't even go out in the sun is ruling over us. What kind of superpower? Like, bro, you stupid. And we're vexed. We're vexed with this whole thing, this whole system. Having to go to our enemies for the wants of everything. Having to hear and see these people, all these heathen, especially the 2/3 of our people in these heathen mindsets, telling us what the Lord is saying when they have no knowledge of Him. This place is vexing. This is 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night. And you know how a thief in the night comes? you have no idea what time it's coming, what time he is coming. And when he does come, it's going to be when you're dead asleep. You're not even going to know it. You're going to be completely unaware. In the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. So, hey, if you look at the stages of a thermonuclear detonation or a nuclear detonation, there's just different stages of it. But they're loud. There's great wind that comes with it. I think it's probably maybe 500 miles an hour, something like that. Like like how a hurricane winds, those gale force winds and all that, those are real strong. Like these are more powerful than that. The elements shall melt with fervent heat. The nukes are hotter than the sun. Hotter than, oh man. The earth also and the works therein, works that are therein shall be burnt up. So, hey, what happened with Sodom and Gomorrah? The land was burnt up. Nothing can grow there. The the ways the way of life that was in Sodom and Gomorrah there, it was burnt up. Even though the people today are in that same spirit, hey, it's gonna happen again. And it's gonna happen soon. We're in the last days. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? So examine yourself. What kind of person should you be? Knowing the account of Sodom and Gomorrah, the wickedness that they were doing, and knowing that today, this is Sodom and Gomorrah 2.0. This is worse than Sodom and Gomorrah, the first one. The things that are going on here, hey, these are worse things than what happened back then. So should you be partaking in Sodom and Gomorrah? No. You should be looking how to be delivered out of this. This is verse 12. Looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of the Most High, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, wherein the heavens, being on fire, shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. So we're not looking to get burnt up here. We're looking for the kingdom, where righteousness is going to dwell. The kingdom of Yahushai, the kingdom of Yasharallah, the kingdom of Israel. And this is Zechariah 14 and 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. Hey, and that's describing the ICBMs. You seen that the Terminator 2 with Sarah Connor's on the fence getting blasted away, skin gets blasted off, all that. Like, this is the day that's coming. And I got a few more things. This is just what the temperature of the sun is 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit. That's the surface of the sun. the center of the sun is 27 million degrees Fahrenheit. Right? So I got a few more things because I'm pretty much done with the precepts, and this is just like little tidbits of information because the guy was saying stuff about school and indoctrination and book smarts and all that kind of stuff. Well, whatever. This is just stuff I'm interested in. This is the RS-28 Sarmat. This is named after the Sarmatians, or I think it means Samaritans. Oh, never mind. My bad. Slovakia. I was thinking the wrong thing. These words look similar, but this is called the Satan II missile. And this is a 50 megaton warhead, and I think it's, let me see, megatons. Let me see here. I think a 1 megaton warhead is 100 million degrees. So yeah, it's about 3 to 4 times hotter than the sun. So I'm saying this because this article here from Al Jazeera, it says Russia, and this is back from September 2023, a few months back. It's January right now, so this is only, let me see, 3-4 months ago. It says Russia puts advanced Sarmat nuclear missile on combat duty. On combat duty. This guy said that, hey, the nukes are never going to be fired. They're never going to fire on America. Blah, 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 blah. It's not going to happen. If they do, though, you're going to get superpowers from the sun. We get powers from the sun. It says Moscow has put into service advanced intercontinental ballistic missile and advanced intercontinental ballistic missile that President Vladimir Putin has said would make Russia's enemies think twice about their threats. So this is a 50 megaton bomb. Let me see. I'm not sure what. Let me try to do some math here, because you have, if a 1 megaton bomb is 100 million degrees, you got a freaking computer going slow. A 1 megaton bomb is 100 million degrees. A 50 megaton bomb, what is that? 500 million, I want to say. Maybe 5 billion degrees. Maybe. Just, I'm not always good with math, but I like science. I like these numbers. Like, that was probably one of my favorite subjects when I was in school was chemistry, science, and stuff like that, because I like elements. I like doing calculations and stuff like that. Like, yeah, 5 billion degrees. So let me see, 5 billion divided by 27 million. Okay. I mean, that's an interesting number. If you divide 5 billion by 27 million, you get 185, 185, 185.8, 185.185, 185, 185. Like, it's repeating. This bomb is 185 times hotter than the sun. Almost 200 times hotter than the sun. Let's just put it like that. You think you're going to get superpowers from that? Man, hey, the deceived and the deceiver are his. You can believe this man if you want to. Hey, continuing. Basically, all I'm saying is, hey, the Sarmat 2 is in combat duty. So they don't put these things up to based on experts estimates, the RS-28 Sarmat is capable of delivering a MIRV'd or MIRV'd warhead weighing up to 10 tons to any location worldwide over the North and South Poles. So let me see. Let me look this up real quick. I always forget what MIRV stands for, because ICBM is Intercontinental Ballistic Missile. But MIRV itself is multiple independently targetable re-entry vehicle. So it's not just a regular ICBM where it has one warhead. This has multiple warheads. So you have multiple 50-ton bombs, 50 megaton bombs. Hey, keep playing if you want to. Keep playing around, thinking that you're gonna get superpowers from all this stuff. No, you're gonna be ashes. Hey, and Lord willing, this is edifying to the elect. I'm gonna say shalom.